We are here today to recognize the rights of crime victims and to honor those in our community who advocate for those rights each and every day. We want victims of crime to know their community stands with them and their community supports them.
It's important for us to stop and remember as a community that there are crime victims in our community that are suffering and that they're hurting and that they are entitled to certain rights. It speaks to Knox County, Tennessee, and how law enforcement and service providers and organizations that focus on victims all come together and truly care about victims' rights and truly care about righting wrongs and making sure that those that actually need support are getting it. It is so critically important to have those rights in place because victims of crime don't choose to be in the criminal justice process.
The rights sound so simple and so easy, but each of these rights were hard fought for rights. And for a long time, victims didn't have the right to do each of these simple sounding things. To preserve and protect the rights of victims of crime to justice and due process, victims shall be entitled to the following basic rights. First, the right to confer with the prosecution.
The right to be free from intimidation, harassment, and abuse throughout the criminal justice system.
And the right to be present at all proceedings where the defendant has the right to be present.
The right to be heard, when relevant, at all critical stages of the criminal justice process as defined by the General Assembly.
The right to be informed of all proceedings and of the release, transfer, or escape of the accused or convicted person.
The right to a speedy trial or disposition and a prompt and final conclusion of the case after the conviction or sentence.
The right to restitution from the offender.
And lastly, the right to be informed of each of the rights established for crime victims. Every single person I look out and see in this room is here because you have a servant's heart. You wouldn't do this work if you did not have a servant's heart. And you have a servant's heart to help those that have been victimized by crime. And for that, I sincerely thank you. Our community sincerely thanks you. I know it's hard work. I know it's tough work. I know it's emotional work. But I know looking out at the people in this room that they get that work done. And it's because they care and because they have that servant's heart.